Do you want to show not triangling but going foot to foot, or just
Yeah, I'm going to show false laces, just as a note. But like, I'm going to go really quickly. I'm gonna show false laces because I think it's more important that they don't just get like honey sticked.
Yeah.
Time, guys. Nice job, guys. Okay, so we're gonna play the same game again, but this time with like some guidelines and also submissions. One of the issues that we'll run into is that if we're playing this game, Tom can artificially be on his left hip in this instance without the danger of this heel hook, right? But we don't want to allow that. So this next time we're gonna play the same game with submissions, and let's look at the problem just a little bit quickly. With just cross ashi. Let's ignore inside ashi for a second, but it's pretty much the same thing in terms of secondary leg collection. Let's look at my options for grips. If I grab his ankle like this, he can kick out of this, right? If I grab his ankle this way, he could toe pummel out of this, right? Tom's real threat, like my threat to Tom, is really any grip above his knee. When I grab his ankle, these grips are not super robust, right? When he moves his knee away, he retracts his knee to his chest, I lose this. And I'm sure you've experienced this. When I grab his knee, above his knee, let's say Tom doesn't strip this grip. If he tries to retract his knee to his chest and I just pull in with my hand, I can always move his leg to me, right? So let's just look at our grips. Anything below his knee, it's kind of feeble. It doesn't really work, right? It works maybe for me if I'm back here to like build myself up, but the grip that I'm looking for is this grip above his knee, right? So that's like, I don't want to provide solutions, but like it's such a strong solution that it's important for me to point it out. Another thing, when we go foot to foot, we do want to be aware of this counter, the honey stick. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this. So that's one of the dangers of leaving this bottom leg exposed. If Tom can pummel inside, we get honey sticks very quickly. So what I would encourage you to do is to hide this leg either triangled with laces or false laces like so, right? Now, defensively, Tom's going to teach the turning escape, what the defender needs to do to escape out of here. I don't want to say needs to do because, like, let's say I'm very loose. Tom can just post on my knee and just escape very quickly, just moving away. But a very strong escape, and that I would encourage you to learn, is the turning escape. Take it away.
So we don't want to give solutions, but we think this is probably the best way to escape cross ashi is to just use a thumb down ankle grip on his near leg. So anytime his leg comes from the outside to the inside like this, we refer to it as a reap, right? Once I get reaped, I should always meet this reap with a thumb down ankle grip like this. I'm putting weight into this grip and I have a post behind me like this. I can pretty much pick up my hips in this position like this, right? Just like in the game we played where he tried to secure my secondary leg, obviously once I get the secondary leg free, I can now use this to escape. Just like when you're in an arm bar and you use your secondary arm to fight the arm bar, this is like the exact same thing. I'm always using my secondary leg to help me get my trapped leg out, right? So I'm gonna put weight into his ankle with a thumb down ankle grip. Think of like, you're in a bad position, right? This is bad, right? So you're going thumb down and you're posting behind you like this. You're now gonna bring your leg, which you just freed, to the other side of his body, right? I could try to shoot my leg over the top like this and just lock up body locks. If you have an Instagram account, you've probably seen a rolling. Any questions on that? Sorry, yeah. We definitely don't want to like take up time. Like, we want you guys to like come up with the solutions and be engaged. Sometimes I think I do talk a little bit too much, and like we should be doing it. Yeah.
The win condition for the escaping person is to disengage completely more honey stick now.
So win condition for the escaping person is to disengage, but now you can counter. So if you want to counter, you can. The win condition for me now isn't just to collect, right? As the attacker is now to submit. And also like some simple things that we didn't cover. As the attacker. As the defender, I want to start hiding my heel. There's a threat of a heel hook now. He can do submissions, right? I don't want to just allow my heel to get dug. So I'm going to hide my heel behind his back, right? There's a rotational race of my knee and his hips. I want to point the back of my knee to his hips. If the side of my knee or the front of my knee is exposed to his hips, I can get knee barred or heel hooked, right? So there's a circular race. He tries to roll and dig the heel. I should be rolling with him so I don't get caught. So here, offensively, it was the control of the secondary leg. We're looking for a grip above the knee. This seems like a small thing, but it is huge. In terms of capturing the secondary leg, once I'm able to capture this leg, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's almost, I don't wanna say it's impossible to get out of here, but it's very, very difficult. I can hold Tom here for like an hour if I want to. The ball is in my court. But first, before we get those, because we're not starting with the secondary leg, is try to capture this secondary leg. And I do that by getting a grip above his knee, either way. Sound good? Okay, let's partner up. 3, 2, 1.